Use a portion sweep to rewrite each decimal as a percent, as a fraction, and with words. So a portion sweep is when you have the connections between the fraction, decimal, and percent, and now you could also do words or pictures. So that's what they're asking us. I drew a portion sweep sample, but you've seen those in your notes. So before we do this problem, we want to have a chart to review how do we even say decimals and what does it mean. So the decimal separates the whole numbers with the parts, and we use the word "and" if we need to, read that word. In words, the decimal point. And then after that, so if we go here, here have the place of the ones, and then we have the place of the tens. For example, if I have the number 31, it's 30 and then plus 1. So 1 is in the place of the ones. So that's what means in the whole numbers. Now, if we have a number like after the decimal, we're gonna call them those parts. So we start with the place of the 10, THS, so tenths. So if we have, so it's always like divided by by 10. Then the next place value is a hundredths, THS. So we're going smaller and smaller. So it's 1 out of 100. And then it continues with the logic. So after the hundredths, THS, we have, so those are all parts. We have thousands place. That means we're gonna divide by 1000. So here it's multiplication by 1, it's by ones, and here is in groups of 10. So it's definitely different. When you go to the part, it's like you have fractions or decimals. So let's look at example A right now. So the decimal I'm going to copy as I see it. So in words, I need to say the number 2 or write it. And then I'm counting, there's a decimal place, decimal point, and there's 1 decimal place value. So I need to describe it using this word. So when I write it, it's going to be 2 tenths, THS. Now, I'm now going to change it into a fraction. So I need to divide by 10. So I'm copying the number 2, and then I divide it by 10. So that will be the fraction representation. So we were given a decimal, I did the words, and then we went to fraction. Now fractions could be reduced, but in this case I don't want to reduce because I want to now go towards the percent, and percent is out of 100. So, or divide by 100. Right now I have out of 10. So if I do a visual picture, I'm going to use those square papers. So 2 out of 10 has to be changed to out of 100. So I divided my whole into 10 equal pieces, and then I'm going to shade 2 of them. So that's the visual representation of 2 tenths. So right now here is 0%, and at the end I want it to be 100%. So visually I can say, well, there's 10 equal parts, I need to count by 10%. So these are percent, and I will get to 100. So as the shaded, I see 20%. Again, all those numbers underneath, I'm counting in groups of 10. So visually my answer is 20%. Now, if I want to show work, if I didn't want to do the picture, I'm starting with 2 out of 10, and I want my denominator to be out of 100. So I'm going to multiply by 10 to get 100 on the bottom. But if you multiply on the bottom, you have to multiply on top, or we're basically multiplying by the giant 1. So we're changing the look. So on top we have 20, and on the bottom we have 100. So now clearly we can say that is 20 out of 100, which means 20 and then percent. So you want to write the number, and then the actual divide by 100 is the percent symbol. So that's all the work for example A. So go ahead and pause the video. So do B on your own, and I will guide you a little less with letters C and D. So right now I'm going to start with letter C. The decimal I'm copying as is, and now I want to say it in words or say it out loud, but I have to copy it in words. So I have 1 in the place of the ones, so I'm going to write 1, and so the word and comes from the decimal, so the word and then I'm going to write the word 75. So 75, and then now I need to say, well, what place value are they on? So there's 1, 2 decimal place values after the decimal point. So now I need to say that word. So pause the video and write that word. So it's going to be 1 75 hundredths. Now from decimal, I would like to do fraction. It's easier, but remember you could do it in any order. The arrows could go in any order in our web. So I'm going to write the fraction. I'm going to go from decimal to fraction. So what we want to do is write the number without the decimal. It's 175. So all the digits in the numerator. And then I'm going to divide by, and again, 2 decimal places. So therefore I'm going to divide in a number. So divide by 100. I could see it in my chart. So it's hundredths place divided by 100. So that is the actual fraction. And now from fraction we want to go to percent. Well, we already have 100, so all you need to do is write this number and the symbol for percent. So finish letter C on your own. Okay, let's start with letter D, assuming you did the other one on your own or finished it. So right now, once again, I start with where is the decimal and what word am I going to use from the chart. How many decimal place values? So count them. So if it's 3 decimal place, you're going to have to use, there's a decimal, so you're going to have to use this word. So write it on your own. Now, similarly, I want to use the fractions. I'm going to divide by this number. So the digit on top is the 2, and I have to divide by, and then it's in the thousands place, so by 1,000. Now this one is a little tricky of how do you turn it into percent or out of 100 when we have 1,000. I will do a picture first to show you the meaning, and then we could do it with the fraction. So I started drawing my picture of 100% on the 100 bar, and you know me, I like to do the 10% first. So these are the 10, but I don't even have that. My denominator is out of 1,000. So what I want to show you, we have to shade 2 out of 1,000. Now I have them out of 10%, right? So 20% and so on to get to the 100%. Now, when I look closely inside the 10%, I have a, let's see, let's make it, I don't want to lose that. It's 10 by 10 little squares. So that's like 100 inside, 100 little squares like that. Okay, so technically I could use those. It's a 10 by 10, so that's 100. So if I was counting of those little pieces, this is 100 of them. That would be 200, 300. So I would get to the 1,000, 300, and so on. So I need to shade, basically, if I was just looking at that little piece, I do have, let's zoom out now. Okay, so I have 1,000 of the little pieces I was talking about, and I need to shade 2 of them. I'm going to make them red. So the first 2, so that is the visual representation of 2 out of 1,000. Now, what percent is that, right? So if I look at the 10%, this over here, all of them is 10 little pieces, right? That will be 20 pieces and so on. So I only shaded those 2. So I need to say that this whole green part, if I was gonna shade it, that's 1%, that little skinny piece, 2%, and all the way to 10. So I was counting each little of this as 1%. So we don't even have that. So now I have two little shaded, so it's less than 1% is what I see, okay? We have two of them, so it's less than 2% also. So visually, I'm going to write that this is 0.2 because it's less than even that, so 0.2, and then percent compared to all of it, so visually. Now let's do the work. So if I have 2 out of 1,000, I want my denominator to be 100, not 1,000. Right now we have 1,000. So I'm going to actually divide by 10 so I can go from 1,000 to 100. When I divide on the bottom, I divide on top. So now I can clearly see that 2 divided by 10, so those are the two green sticks that I did, is the 0.2 over, and then we have that 100 because 1,000 divided by 10 is 100, which makes it 0.2%. If your teacher showed you a different way, as long as you understand it, it's okay. I showed you to represent it with 100, and then I also showed you visually. But remember, we were given a very, very small number. So if the teacher showed you a different way, as long as you understand it, you should be fine.